What up, funky people? I feel like my lighting is not where I want it to be. My lighting is not where I want it to be, folks. But we in here. We in here. Hey, hey, hey. Have you ever read the dictionary from A to Z? Well, that's what I'm about to do tonight. Well, I ain't gonna read the whole dictionary tonight, but we gonna start because this is Word Time Live. I'm Tracee Loran. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know I love words. And tonight we are going to read some words from the dictionary. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some challenges. If y'all want to challenge me, shout some stuff out. I'm here. We finna do this. And I got what dictionary is this? This is the the Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, the 11th edition. So we is gonna start from A. Literally, we start from A. Literally. Thank you for joining me. I got my people here in TikTok. I got my TikTok fam. I got my YouTube fam. So we're gonna kick it for a few minutes because I love words. And while I'm reading, you guys can shout out what your favorite word is. You can drop it in the chat if you love words. My top chatters, my top gifters, my top likers. I will dedicate a word time to you. A word time to you. And it will be dope. All right. First word. First word in the dictionary is what? A. The first word is A. So, how does, I'm going to take this cover off. Covers are annoying. All right. The letter A. A, as, often, cap, often an attribution. 1, the first letter of the English alphabet. Yes, it is. Speech counterpart of orthographic. Okay. The 6th tone of C major. Okay, they get musical with us. A graphic device for reproducing the letter A. One designated A as what? First in order or class. Yes, A. A grade rating a student's work as superior. How many A's did you get in school? I got a few A's. Something shaped like the letter A. Okay, this is the 7th. Yo, the A got so many definitions, yo. Okay, 7, cap. The one of 4. Oh, abo blood groups characterized by the presence of antigens. Okay, designated by the letter A. And by the presence of antibodies against the antigens present in the B blood group. Okay. A, indefinite article, yes, because the is a definite article. You can say a bus, or you could be like the bus. You can say a person, or you can be like the person. So A is an indefinite article. 1 or more when the reference is unspecified, like I just said that. A man overboard, and before a number, collectives and some numbers, a dozen. 2, the same. Birds of a feather, swords of all of a length. 3A, used as a function word before a singular noun followed by a restrictive modifier. Okay. A man who was here yesterday. B, any. A man who is sick can't work. Used as a function word before a mass noun to denote a particular type or instance, a bronze made in ancient times. D, used as a function word before a proper noun representing an example or type. The attractions of a Boston or a Cleveland. E, used as a function word before a proper noun to indicate limited knowledge about the referent. A Mr. Smith called to inquire about the job. Okay. Used as a function word before a proper noun to distinguish the condition of the reverent from a usual, former, or hypothetical condition. A triumphant Miss Jones greeted her supporters. How about a triumphant Tracee? Greeted her supporters. Yes, yes, my supporters. Um, 4, used as a function word with nouns to form an adverbial phrases or quantity, amount, or degree, like felt a bit tired. Oh, I was a little tired. Usage in speech and writing. A is used before a consonant sound, adore, a human. Before a vowel sound, in is usual, in icicle, in honor, but especially in speech. A is used occasionally more often in some dialects than in others. A apple, a hour, a obligation. Before a consonant sound represented by a vowel letter, A is usual, A1. But N also occurs, though less frequently now than formerly. And unique. Oh yeah, we don't say N unique. Such as in one, we don't say in one. Before unstressed or weakly stressed syllables with initial H, mhm, A, both A and N are used in writing. A historic, in historic, yes, in the King James Version of the Old Testament. Okay, they're getting biblical. And occasionally in writing and speech, and is used before H in a stressed syllable. Yeah, we say in HBCU. We don't say HBCU. Anyway, um, children are inherited. Okay, so yo, A is like so dope. So it says A chiefly. I don't know what the hell that says. But I don't know what all that means. Um, okay, so then the next letter is a double A. Okay, so a double A. Administrative assistant, Alcoholics Anonymous. Oh, okay. AA, Administrative Assistant, Alcoholics Anonymous, Anti-Aircraft, Associated Arts, Authors, Alterations. A triple A, abbreviation, Agricultural Adjustment Administration, American Automobile Association. Triple AL, American Academy of Arts and Letters. Triple AS, American Association for the Advancement of Science. Double AFP, American Academy of Family Physicians. AAH, okay, to exclaim amazement. Oh, not them got R up in here. AAMC, American Association of Medical Colleges. A&M, Agricultural and Mechanical. Ancient and Modern. A&R, Artists and Repertoire. Okay, Artists and Repertoire. AAR, abbreviation, Against All Risk. I've never heard of that. Okay, we have moved out of the A's. Now we are on to aardvark. What is an aardvark? Aardvark is an earth pig, a large burrowing nocturnal mammal of sub-Saharan Africa that has a long snout, extensible tongue, powerful claws, large ears, heavy, tall, and feeds especially on termites and ants. I love ants. Don't eat the ants. Aardvarks. Okay, an aardwolf. Never heard of an aardwolf. An aardwolf, um, 1833, a maned striped nocturnal mammal of southern and eastern Africa that resembles the related hyenas and feeds chiefly on insects and especially termites. Okay, now we get into Aaron. Aaron, Aaron. Okay, a brother of Moses and high priest of the Hebrews, Aaronic, of or stemming from Aaron, or relating to the lower order of the Mormon priesthood. AARP, American Association of Retired Persons. AAS, Associate in Applied Science. AASCU, American Association of State Colleges and Universities. AAU, Amateur, AAU. Okay, seriously? Amateur Athletic Union. I never knew that was what it stood for. AAUP, American Association of University Professors. AAUW, American Association of University Women. Okay, AB, an abdominal muscle, which I don't have. AB, The 11th month of the civil year, or the 5th month of the ecclesiastical year in the Jewish calendar. Ab, the one of the four abo blood groups characterized by the presence of antigens. I thought we already said, why y'all saying that again? By the letters A and B. Okay, we ain't gonna read y'all because y'all already abaca. Abaca. What's up? We're reading the dictionary. So we are on the A's. What up? What up, chat? What up, chat? Abaca. Abaca, a strong fiber obtained from the leaf stalk of a banana, native of the Philippines, called also Manila hemp. The plant that yields abaca. Aback. Ooh, I was taken aback. This is an archaic word. Backward, back, in a position to catch the wind upon the forward surface as of a sail, or caught by surprise. That's the one we all know. Ooh, I was taken aback. Unawares, was taken by her sharp retort. A bacterial. Okay, a bacterial. Not caused by or characterized by the presence of bacteria. Abacus. Oh, we should start using the abacus again. An instrument for performing calculations by sliding counters along rods or in grooves. A slab that forms the uppermost member or division of the capital of a column. Abaft. Abaft. In the rear. Behind. More at aft, towards the stern. Okay, this is like boat stuff. Abaft. Into the rear, toward the stern. Abalone. Is it abalone? Okay, let's see. Abalone. 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 What does this see? Room Center American. Okay, it's American Indian language of Monterey Valley, California. Any of a genus of edible rock clinging gastropod mollusks that have a that have a flattened shell, slightly spiral in form, lined with mother of pearl, and with a row of apertures along its outer ledge. I've never heard of that. Abandon. Now, I'm sure abandon has a lot of, I need to give me like a stand. All right, abandon. So abandon has quite a number of definitions. Abandon, to hand over, put in someone's control. So you like, here you go. To give up the control or influence of another person or agent, you just abandon it. To give up the intent of never claiming a right or interest in property. You just walked away from your house, child. To withdraw from, often in the face of danger or encroachment. Oh, you didn't jump ship. That's what that means. To withdraw protection, support, or help from. Damn, you just abandoned your child. That's to give oneself up over restrainedly. To cease from maintaining, practicing, or using their native language. You just gave up your language and your culture. To cease intending or attempting to perform. Yep, I'm done. I'm just going to abandon that. Like abandoning your job. That's also called quitting. Yep, abandon, desert, forsake mean to leave without intending to return. Abandon suggests that the thing or person left may be helpless without protection, like abandoning children. Deserted implies that the object left may be weakened but not destroyed by one's absence. That's right. You can abandon me, but I'm still, like my father abandoned me when I was in the belly, but I'm still here. We cool now, though. There's no hard feelings. To forsake suggests an action by more likely to bring impoverishment, or bereavement to that which is forsaken, that its exposure to physical dangers. Abandon. Here's a abandon. 1822. A thorough yielding to natural impulses. Enthusiasm. Oh, reckless abandon. Yes, you just do something. You like, oh, I'm just gonna do it, child. I ain't even gonna think about it. Abandoned. So this is the past tense. Wholly free from restraint. Given up, forsaken. Okay. Abas. 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 Down with. Abase. ABASE. Abase, abased, abasing. To lower physically, to lower in rank, office, prestige, or esteem. Abasement. Abash. ABASH. H. To destroy the self-possession or self-confidence, discernment, embarrassment, bashment. Abate again. To strike down, more in rebate, to put an end to, a nuisance, to nullify, to reduce in degree or intensity, to moderate, may their rancor to win peace, to reduce in value or amount, to make less by way of relief, deduct, omit part of the price, to beat down, cut away, as to leave a figure in relief, blunt, deprive, to decrease, to force, to intensify, to become defeated or become null or void. Abate, abatement, to subside, to wane, to ebb, mean to die down in force or intensity. Abate stresses the idea of a progression diminishing the storm, like the storm abated. Like the storm in Jamaica was crazy and then it abated some. So in that sense, abate is good. To become defeated, yes, the storm is defeated. So yes, abatement would be the noun. The act, yes, that would be the noun. The act or process of abating, the state of being abated, an amount abated, a deduction in amount. We like that. We like a tax abatement. And a tax abatement is a good thing. It has gone down. What is my flash? I don't have time to look at a flash. Go. Okay. Abatis. Strike down. Slaughter. A defensive obstacle formed by felled trees with sharpened branches. Abattoir. Abattoir. Slaughterhouse. Oh, Lord, that's from the back in the day. Yes, abattoir. I guess when they used to string them pigs up. They have slaughterhouses in Chicago where I'm from. Not during my lifetime, but that was a thing. Okay, abaxil, Abaxial. Abaxil, situated out of or directed away from the axis. Oh, okay. Abacacy, Abacy. No. Oh, okay. Abacy, Abbacy. I've never heard that. The office, dignity, jurisdiction, or tenure of an abbot. Oh, okay, of an abbot. Abbasid, a member of a dynasty of caliphs ruling the Islamic Empire, especially from their capital, Baghdad, and claiming descent from the Abbas, the uncle of Muhammad. Abashil, of or relating to an abbot, abbess or abbey. Abbé, a member of the French secular clergy in major or minor orders, used as a title. Abbess, a woman who is the superior. Oh, a woman who is the superior of a convent of nuns. Okay, I never knew that, and I went to Catholic school. I never knew that. Okay, an abbot. An abbot, the superior of a monastery for men. And now I'm going to read the dictionary as if I were a proper lady. Uh-oh. Why did that come out? So I'm going to read the dictionary like I'm from the South. I'm in the South. I'm going to read like a dictionary like I'm a Southern girl. Okay. Abbess. A woman who is the... Oh, I read that already. A bevillian. A bevillian. Yes, a bevillian. A bevillian is of or relating to an early lower Paleolithic culture of Europe characterized by bifacial stone and axis. An abbey is a noun. A monastery ruled by an abbot. An abbot, the superior of a monastery for men. ABBR stands for abbreviation. Abbreviate. More at a bridge, to make briefer, to reduce to a shorter form intended to stand for the whole. Abbreviation. Abbreviation is the noun. The act or result of abbreviating, abridgment, shortened form of a written word or phrase used in place of a whole. ABC. Do you know your ABCs? Yes, I do. ABC. The rudiments of reading, writing, and spelling. Mhm. The rudiments of a subject used in plural. American, okay, ABC. American Bowling Congress, American Broadcasting Companies, Australian Broadcasting Companies, ABCD, Accelerated Business Collections and Delivery. Delivery. Such a simple word, yet I couldn't pronounce it. Okay. Abdius. Abdius is a noun. Obadiah. Abdicate. Abdicate is a verb. To declare or proclaim more in diction, to cast off or discard, to relinquish, as in sovereign power, formally, to renounce a throne, high office, dignity, or function. You have abdicated your position and your job, abdicated your duties, which means you abandoned them. Like myself. A synonym, abdicate, renounce, resign, means to give up a position with no possibility of resuming it. Abdicate implies a giving up of sovereign power or sometimes an evading of responsibilities, such as that of a parent. A parent just gave up their parenthood. We don't like that. Abdomen, the part of the body between the thorax and the pelvis. Also, the cavity of this part of the trunk containing the chief viscera, the posterior section of the body. Behind the thorax, in an arthropod, abdominal, abdominal, ab- abnormality, abdominally. Okay, abducens nerve. Mm, I don't know what an abducens nerve is, but we're going to find out. Abducens nerve is a noun. It is either of the sixth pair of cranial nerves that are motor nerves supplying the rectus of the outer and lateral side of each eye, called the abducent nerve, abducens nerve, to abduct. To abduct is to lead away. More to seize and take as a person by force. Abducting a child is not good. To draw or spread away as a limb or a finger. You can abduct your finger from a position near or parallel to the medium axis of the body or from the axis of a limb. Abductor is a noun. Abductee is the person that has been abducted. They have been taken. Abduction is the act of abducting. That is a noun. Abeam, Abeam. Abeam is an adjective or an adverb. Off to the side of a ship or plane, especially at the right angle to the middle of the ship. That is very specific. Okay. 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 Abecedarian. Abecedarian. That sounds like a song. Abecedarian. 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 That sounds like a song. I need somebody to make this song. Abecedarian up. Okay, what is the abecedarian? Abecedarian is a noun. It is the letters A, B, C. Oh, really? Abecedarian is basically the ABCs. One learning the rudiments of something as of the alphabet. Okay. Abecedarian is also an adjective of or relating to the alphabet. Wow. I'm gonna have to write that down because I never knew that. Where's my little pen? We're gonna go back over that one. Abecedarian. 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 I have never, ever knew that as much as I like words. Okay. Abecedarian. Abecedarian. Of or relating to the A, B, C's. Wow. I probably will never, ever use that again in life. but it's good to know it. Okay, Amsterdarian, Amsterdarian. Okay. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that a. I'm gonna make that a song. Okay, relating to the alphabet. Okay, a bed, in the bed. If you're a bed, please don't talk to me right now. I'm in a bed. In a bed. Abel. You know who Abel is? The son of Adam and Eve, who was killed by his brother Cain. You don't want to be abled. Abelia. Clark. Okay, Abelia. Any of a genus of Asian or Mexican shrubs of the honeysuckle family, having opposite leaves, white, red, and pink flowers. Abelian. Norwegian mathematician. Okay. Okay. Abenaki. Let's see. Abenaki. Yep. Abenaki. 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 I could make that a song too. I forgot my other song already. What's up, y'all? We reading the dictionary and we having fun. Y'all can throw some words out that you like or whatever, but I am reading and learning all about more words. So okay, so what is the Abenaki? It is a member of a group of American Indian people of northern New England and adjoining parts of Quebec. Oh, either of the two Algonquian languages spoken by the Abenaki people. Okay, Aberdeen Angus. Sounds like beef, right? Angus beef. Okay. Aberrant. Straying from the right or normal way, deviating from the usual or natural way, atypical, an aberrance. Yes, aberrancy, aberrantly, aberrant. An aberrant group, individual, or structure, a person whose behavior departs substantially from the standard. You just aberrant. Yes. An aberration. Yes, the fact or instance of being aberrant, especially from a moral standard or normal state. Failure of a mirror, refracting surface or lens to produce exact point-to-point correspondence between an object and its image. Unsoundness or disorder of the mind. Ooh, Lord, you didn't win a little cuckoo. A small periodic change of apparent position in celestial bodies due to the combined effect of the motion of light and the motion of the observer. An aberrant individual. A bet. You want to make a bet? A bet. To actively second and encourage as an activity or plan forward to assist or support in the achievement of a purpose. You aiding and abetting. Y'all know that. Somebody doing something wrong and you doing it with them or you help them, you have abetted them and you going to jail. If you want to start abetting, you going to a jail. Okay, so yeah. To assist or support in the achievement of a purpose. The thief in his getaway. You abetted the thief in his getaway. Yes. See, I said that. Abeyance. 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 To expect, to await, to gate, to yawn. Wait, what? Okay, abeyance. A lapse in succession during which there is no person to whom a title is vested. Oh, okay. So like if someone steps down from a position and then no one steps up, that's an abeyance. Okay. I wish we could have an abeyance right now in a certain house. Abhor. Oh, I love abhor. This is one of my favorite words. I love abhor. Not a whore, abhor. Abhor is a verb. To regard with extreme repugnance. To loathe it, to hate it. Abhorrence is a noun, the act or state of abhorring, the feeling of one who abhors, one who is abhorred. Abhorrence, the feeling of showing abhorrence, not agreeable. You just contrary, you just like no. Okay, abib, ABIB. Never heard this word. The first month of the ancient Hebrew calendar, corresponding to Nisan. See the month table. Okay. Abidance. An act or state of abiding, continuance, compliance, abode. Um, to wait for, to await, to endure without yielding, to withstand, to bear patiently. I will abide. To tolerate, to remain stable or fixed in a state, to continue in a place, to sojourn, abiding, enduring or continuing, um, in interest. Okay. Abigail. Abigail, a play by Francis Beaumont and John Fletcher, a lady's personal maid. I shall get an Abigail. I shall get an Abigail. Um, ability. Ability, the quality or state of being able, of the soil to hold water, physical or mental, or legal power to perform, competence in doing, skill, natural talent, aptitude or acquired proficiency, ability. We all have them. Some acquired, some learned, some we nurture, but we all have abilities of some sort. Okay. Okay, this word is, let's see. Ab initio. Okay, ab initio. Abinitio. From 1599, from the beginning. Oh, okay. So instead of saying Genesis, we can say ab initio. Ab initio. I like that. Ab initio. So ab initio. Abiogenesis. The supposed spontaneous or origination of living organisms directly from lifeless matter. Uh Aboriginal, yeah. Abiogenic. Mm. Abiological. Not biological, not involving or produced by organisms. Abiotic. Abiotic. Abiotic, not biotic. Abject. Abject. This is a word I use a lot. Sunk or existing in a low or state or condition. People always say it it's always put with poverty. Abject poverty. It's like this the lowest of low of poverty. It's a word that's used a lot. Cast down in spirit, servile, spiritless, showing hopelessness, resignation. Child, this is a depressing word. Abject is depressing. Expressing or offered in humble and often ingratiating spirit. Abjection, a low or downcast state. The act of making abject, humbling, rejection, protest. This is okay. We're moving on to abjuration. Abjuration is a noun. The act or processing of abjuring. Okay. I don't know this word. Let's learn abjure. Abjure, the verb. Okay. Abjure. I like this. To renounce, to forswear, to recant, to retract means to withdraw one's word or professed belief. Abjure implies a firm and final rejecting or abandoning, often made under oath. Oh, this goes in court. Okay. Um, Forswear may add to abjure to forswear may add to abjure an implication of perjury or betrayal. I cannot forswear my principles. Recant stresses the withdrawing or denying of something professed or taught. Okay. An accusation. A paper had to retract its allegations against the mayor. Okay. Ablate. Ablate is a verb. Ablate. Ooh, I gotta drink some water. Hold on. Hold on. Ablate got my throat dry. You know, it's wild. We've read. I've 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 only made it past 3 pages, but I've read a lot of words. Okay. Ablate. To remove or destroy by cutting or braiding. I love abrading. Abrading was a word time word. Like in my first season. Abrading means to like really tear, scratch something. Or evaporating, to become ablated. Ablation, surgically remove, loss of part, as ice from a glacier or the outside of a nose. Oof, God, I don't want my nose to be ablated. I like my nose. Um, okay. A blot. A blot. A blot. Yeah. ABLAUT. A blot. What kind of word? It's a noun. A systematic variation of vowels in the same root or affix or in related roots or affixes in the Indo-European languages that is used paralleled by differences is in use or meaning. Oh, like sing, sang, sung, song. Oh, I never knew that either. A systematic variation of vowels in the same root or affix. Okay, I gotta write that down. Did not know that. A blot. Never knew that. A blot. Okay. Um, a blaze. Being on fire, child. We know what a blaze is. A blaze. ABLAZE. Radiant with light or emotion. Able. To have, okay, able. Adjective. Having sufficient power, skill, or resources to accomplish an object. Which is the the adjective form of ability. Um, susceptible to action or treatment, marked by intelligence, knowledge, skill, or competence. Able-bodied, right? Having a sound, strong body. Able-bodied seaman. Okay. Able. Okay. Ableism. Ableism is a word actually popped up in 1981. I did not know that. Ableism is described as, it's a noun, and it's described as discrimination or prejudice against individuals with disability. If you do that, you are an ableist. We don't want to be ableists. Able seaman, an experienced deck department seaman qualified to perform routine duties at sea. A bloom. A bloom, abounding with blooms, blooming. Abluted. Abluted. Abluted is an adjective. It means wash clean. Oh, I took a shower and I was abluted. I was abluted. Ablution, the washing of one's body or part of it. The act of bathing. You know what? I'm not going to shower from now on. I'm going to ablute. From now on, I am abluting. Yes. We are going to be abluting from now on. That is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use that as my next word time. Ablutes, ablution. ABMs, anti-ballistic missiles. ABN is an abbreviation for airborne. Um, uh, abnegate, to deny, to denounce, surrender, relinquish. Okay. Abnegation is the noun version of it. It means you have refuted, to deny. It's the same thing. Abnormal, we know this. That's an adjective. Deriving from the normal or average, unusual, exceptional behavior. Abnormal, an abnormal person. Abnormality, which would be the norm, the noun. The quality or state of being abnormal. Abnormal psychology popped up in 1903, a branch of psychology concerned with mental and emotional disorders, as in neurosis, psychosis, and mental retardations. Are they still using that word? And with certain incompletely understood normal phenomena, as in dreams or hypnosis. Abos, alongside. Oh wait, sorry, disparaging. Oh, aborigine. Yeah, aboard, alongside. Aboard is adverb or an adjective, meaning alongside, on, onto, or within a vehicle, as in a car or ship. In or into a group, association, or organization. Her second promotion since coming aboard. Aboard, preposition, on, onto, within. Okay. Abode. My humble abode. I'm in my abode right now. abode, await, delay, a temporary stay, a sojourn, a place where one abides. A boil, ABOIL, an adjective or an adverb, being at the boiling point, boiling, intensely excited or stirred up. I was boiled in that meaning. Abolish, verb, um, to end the observance or effect of, to annul. Uh, Abolition, the act of abolishing, the state of being abolished, the abolishment of slavery. Abolitionism, it's the principles or measures of fostering abolition, especially of slavery. Um, okay, this word I've never seen this. Abomism. It's a noun, and it is the fourth compartment of the ruminant stomach that follows the omasum and has a true digestive function. Oh, it's on the inside. Okay. Okay, learning some biology. Um a bomb. Oh, a bomb. A bomb. A bomb. The atomic bomb. Abdominal, adjective. Worthy or of causing disgust or hatred. Detestable. Mm, like an oh my god, I can't pronounce this word. Abominably. Abominably. Oh, the abominable snowman. The abominable snowman. A mysterious creature with human or ape-like characteristics reported to exist in the high Himalayas, also called a yeti. Abdomate. Oh, why can't I pronounce this word? Abominate. Abominate. To deprecate as an omen, to hate or loathe intensely, to abhor. I love that word, abhor. Abomination, something that is abominable, extremely disgusting. Okay, that would be abomination is the noun version. Okay, aboro is an adjective, situated opposite to or away from the mouth. Aboriginal, being the first or earliest known of its kind present in a region, or of relating to aborigines. Okay. Aborigine, an aboriginal inhabitant, especially contrasting from an invading or colonizing people. Often a member of any of the indigenous people of Australia. Aborning, ABORNING, is an adverb, while being born or produced. Hmm. Aborning, being born or produced. Abort, um, is a verb. Abort is to bring forth stillborn, non-viable, or premature offspring, to become checked in development so as to degenerate or remain rudimentary. To terminate a procedure prematurely, the pilot decided to abort due to mechanical difficulties. To induce the abortion of or give birth to prematurely, to terminate the pregnancy on or before term, to terminate prematurely, cancel, to stop in early stages. I love words like this that can be used in all different manners. Like we know pregnant, but we use pregnant also um, to mean we take a pause, that we stop, a pregnant pause. That means we rest for a moment in time. I love that. Um, Abortifacient. Oh, an agent that induces an abortion. I never knew that. Okay. An abortion is a noun. The termination of a pregnancy after, accompanied by, resulting in, or closely followed by the death of the embryo or fetus. A spontaneous expulsion of a human fetus during the first 12 weeks of gestation. Well, compare miscarriage, induced expulsion, or a human fetus. Yo. Okay, I'm going to end on abortionist because I'm going to read these last four words. Wait, how many words did I read today? I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 50! 150 words I read today. Okay. Abortionist, one who induces abortion. Abortion pill, introduced in 1979. A drug taken orally to induce abortions, especially early in pregnancy. Abortive is an adjective. And it's prematurely born, fruitless, unsuccessful, imperfectly formed or developed, tending to cut short. Abortively is an adverb, and abortiveness is a noun. Well, good people, we ended on, we are going to abort. We are going to abort this live on abortion. So I ended on 150 words. Abortive. Abortive. Top page 4. Yo, this was really cool. I'm actually I love this. Reading from the dictionary. I've now read 150 words. I'm gonna end it now. And then pick up again on another day, but I'm on whopping page 4. I only have 1,500 pages. Only have 1,500 more pages to go. That's it. 1,500 more pages to go of thank y'all. Everybody who joined in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This was fun. This was so fun. All right. Peace out.